Hello people, I am back again of making a video about crashteamrumble, and it's all about Brio again. Yes, again. But this time it's not about pro tips and other stuff. This is all about Brio improvement of his gameplay. His gameplay is mostly alright, or mostly is in a mix. Doing the mostly Brio have mostly good way to attack his victims with the season 2 ability to mostly he can look down. I still gonna say there's still problems with him because like this, Toro Bobs is in the right track, but not really in the right homos track. They are mostly in the right track though. It just got problems with Embryo still don't have no improvements of some of his abilities. Like for example, we're gonna talk about some of his abilities and mostly what could be proved and what could he have. So let's start with mostly the most first I'm gonna start with. What will we start the most is gotta be his splash radiation. His splash radiation is mostly the big problem. I actually got problems with the splash radiation. Mostly other classes got big splash radiation compared to Brio is kind of really off guard. Especially some classes who are not blockers or not even, just not blockers. They are mostly got some way the ability to mostly take me down with their big hitbox, especially mine. Even though I have the most smallest hitbox, even though people think, oh, my hitbox is big, you hit me with it. Yeah, but not awfully. Because heck, I will show you what a big hitbox should be big at. But seriously, I don't get it why come Cortex, Engine, Catbat, or other people who got big hitbox compared to me just kind of say like, well, I kind of suck. Because I don't have a big hitbox. Even funny too, mostly Finnair Trophy don't have a big hitbox. I just realized it. But we're gonna show you the reason what they could prove of the big hitbox. With Embryo big splash radiation, he need a big splash radiation, mostly like this. This is how big it is, and people gonna say this is a normal way to kill people with this. But my problem is this. This is not big at all, and I gonna say it is big, but not really. Because like this. If you try to hit people with this thing, it doesn't even account of hitting people that much of it. Because it's not even big. Because people can mostly just like, what, escape out of there or mostly move out of the way. This need a big splash radiation, like, to this, to this. So mostly Embryo can have some way to hit people with this. Because if they think this is gonna be proved for Embryo, they need to prove that for Embryo. So people can have chance to hit people like over here, the goal, and other stuff, so people can mostly play Embryo more threat-like. Another thing what Embryo need is mostly his freaky speed. So what could they do with it? You see the slime monster? Yeah. Guess what? Hold up. Hold on. Let's use this slime monster and try to jump on it and boom. You know what the slime monster could give you? Speed. If you jump on the slime monster, you actually get speed. So mostly Brio could get somewhere faster. And you gonna say right here, that's faster. Trust believe, it's not fast at all. You saw how fast this is. This is not fast. All other classes can catch me up. But if they do something with the slime monster, and mostly maybe jump on it, or do this, on the other hand, it get me a faster way to catch up to the enemy goal, to the gym pads, or more important, get the relics or something for Embryo. So mostly Embryo can have more advantage to get to somewhere or to the enemy goal. That's one other thing what Embryo need to be proved at. Another improvement I don't know what Turbobot want to prove is his damage put. His damage push is alright with the flash a little bit, but I think just a little bit. Like look at that, it's fine. The only way you could do with Embryo is mostly his combos. I'm mostly gonna say the combo is only carried him. But the problem is this, if you're trying to do his combo, it sometimes will work or not work. Because like this. I'm fighting boss right now. Boss, they are mostly easy to move around, like easy to get killed. But fighting players, it's not easy. you gotta make sure you hit them with this. Even though you're doing this combo, yeah, it's working well, but I don't know. If they need to do more damage with this, they can maybe do or not. Might believe they don't. I might believe. Actually, not really. I might be gonna say nah. They don't have to change the damage put. They could maybe just put a tiny bit with it, but not really. They don't have to do it because I think doing this combos is maybe helpful a little bit. You could say, but I still gonna say right here. The only thing what Brio needs is just speed and big splash ration. That's what he need. Move on to another one I've got problems with him. And another last thing I'm gonna say right here is mostly Brio faster throwing speed. His throwing speed is mostly lack of well to hit people, because like right now I find with bots still. Yeah, bots. Bots are mostly easy to take down with. It's not hard to take down a bot. But if you take down a player, guess what? The players can mostly got more advantage than Brio. Mostly it's like this. If you're trying to press R1 fast as possible, it's kind of fast you doing this, but it's not really. Because someone pressing circle or pressing other buttons more faster than me, I can't even stop them. It's like I tried to stop them, but what am I supposed to do? I just a one person trying to stop them. Like I know about trying to say they want you to use other ways to help your game mode. Like for example, the jump pad or other stuff. But what if I don't have the jump pad right now? You know what I mean? Like I mostly don't have it, and mostly some reason it's just not on yet. So I gotta force to use this, the Hawk form or other stuff. And the Hawk form, yeah. We're gonna talk about the Hawk form. The Hawk form, on the other hand, this might be the other power up I'm gonna say I do like it, but not really. If I actually start playing this game, I thought they're gonna do something with the Hawk form. Mostly example like this. You're gonna get some way to actually do some other stuff with the Hawk form. Like, you're gonna stay forever using the Hawk form. Like, for example, the Hawk form might be gonna have projectiles, the Hawk form gonna have spin attack, the Hawk form might be gonna have other ways to attack the victims. No. This is what they chose the Hawk form. Just a stomp. And I'm gonna say it's not that all special. Especially you're playing the slow class. Like, look at this. And people are mostly using like other abilities like drill abilities or other stuff like that with Coco doing, like trying to skate with me. I cannot hit no one, especially people could just interrupt you badly. I think the Hawk form is not all that special, especially this. Let's talk about the Hawk form health pack. Well, you get your health back. Hold up, I gotta get damage put. All right. Alright, now full damage. Now let me see. This is what they want to do with Hawk and Brio. Hawk and Brio could get his health back by using his Hawk form. I don't know why I keep saying like that. To get health back. This is how he get health back. Like this. Is it effective? Yes, but no. Why do I say no? Because like this. I tell you why. Because like this, if you got 1 HP, you will get killed. While you turn your Hawk form, even you trying to get your health back. Really, this might be not the greatest one. Because I'm not a fan of this. It might be not all that good, even though I do like it to get my health back. But the problem is this, if you did get your health back, you know Cortex or other class just outright could just hit you. Or projectile class. Like, really, projectile class could just ruin you. And you can't do nothing. Seriously. The Hawk form is not even that good. It still needs improvement of it with the health generation. And you know what could they prove? Let's talk about how much Cat could get his health back faster than mine. This is an example of mostly Cat. Cat can get his health back just fast and possible compared to Brio health back. Mostly, Brio cannot get his health back that fast compared to Catbat. Mostly, you know, Catbat's got like what, a health kit like? You could say. But I still got a question, how come Brio don't get like that, you know, with his Hawk form? If he's got a Hawk form, he could mostly get his stuff back faster like that, like Catbat. But it seemed like Torval Bob's trying to tell us, no, we cannot make Brio have that for some pure reason. Even though this is actually good for Brio, because Brio needs to survive because he's a blocker. What he's supposed to do? Just do nothing? Just suffer mostly, you know, wait for he get health back and oh, there it is, there's his health back. Mostly even though someone could just instantly shoot him. Or wait the great time to actually hit him too, what he's Hawk for. Because projectile class will ruin him. And it's not gonna be fun for him. So yeah, that's the problem with mostly Brio right there. Especially how come he don't get none of these stuff, instead they just give him the worst game mechanic. I'm not trying to say they give him the worst game mechanic, because hey, the season 2 actually proved his gameplay and that's good. I really gonna say I'm proud they got him something very good for him, but they still need improvement because yeah, that's all they prove for him, but no speed, no big splash radiation, nothing for that. Instead they just trying to prove the Hawk form. Hell, even the Hawk form it's got problems. Because you try to get your health back, it's not all that mostly will help you just a little bit, because like this, you gotta make sure people not around with you. But meanwhile, Catbat or someone who gonna have like Catbat like, they're gonna have more ways to survive compared to me. And yeah, Catbat is weak because 2 out of 5, but that's the problem with Brio. And mostly, let's talk about this with the final lap. Brio is a projectile type. He's a projectile class who throws stuff and mostly makes sure he has to throw people. And plus, he's supposed to have the ability to have escape. Mostly we got projectile class like for example, Reparoo, Cortex, Engine, and me. Actually, you could say Finnetroid, but Finnetroid is not really all the projectile class. She's mostly like what, a brawler type? That's mostly she is. Hell, you could say Catbat is mostly projectile class type, but you could say, I don't know. But at the same time, though, he is a projectile type. This is what I'm trying to say right here. Because he is a class, you know, he gotta throw stuff, and so he can mostly hit people. But plus, they try to make his weak. Like, for example, if he's weak, that means he's probably the example of, oh, okay, that means let me just make his health low, and let's get his speed. Not really. They didn't get him no speed. Like, really, no speed. Not even the way to escape. This is a bad example of projectile class who trying to escape. Of course, some projectile class don't have to be mostly all about fast. But shoot. My strong opinion is like this. I just don't understand how come he's like this style of him. Even though you got Cortex, Engine, Reparoo, even Catbat got fast dodging abilities and fast way to escape, but I don't have none of that for Brio. How come? Because they are really trying to prove the Hawk form or something, even though the Hawk form is kind of, well, pointless. It's only good for you trying to get people who are slow. Because, be honest, if some people is slow, yes, that's the easy way to get them. Because the only way you could get people is mostly Dingle Dial. And mostly that's kind of sad because Dingle Dial is a slow character or Brio. But every character is nothing else. This might be the reason why I said they really need to stop proving the Hawk form. Only they need to prove the Hawk form is mostly get that health faster than possible. Because mostly this is the only way an Brio could mostly, you could say this is the better it is. Like I just don't get it. Why they think this is the improvement of Brio. My strong opinion, this is not improvement at all for Brio. Because the Hawk form is something, but they need to focus on his projectiles and speed. That's all they need to focus on. Even his splash radiation. So yeah, this is the message right now, like telling people what do I need Brio to be fixed. Even though no one ever asked for this. But yeah, this is how much I feel because I need to talk about this. No, really, I need to talk about this. So yeah. And that's the end of my video. Yep. That's all I gotta say about Brio. I mostly keep talking about his speed, because right now I think they don't have to prove nothing instead his speed. Even though I want to prove his splash ration, because shoot, his splash ration should be bigger than that. So yeah, that's the end of the video, people. I hope you all enjoyed the video, because right now this is mostly my long rant about Brio improvement. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys see you there on Thursday with Rito. Oh, and by the way, if you guys heard something wrong with my mic, yeah, there's something wrong with my mic for some reason. And plus, the background, yeah. Someone's on the background right now, doing the yawn or something like that. So yeah, sorry about that. And especially my mic. I don't know why my mic is doing that, but yeah. Bye, y'all.